nuke incoming!
Alright, no long intros, no BS preludes. Damian Lillard has been traded to the Milwaukee Bucks. This is real, it's happening. Let's talk about it for a minute because this news is shaking the NBA world. It was bound to when a deal finally happened, but holy did they make us wait for it. I was getting so tired of hearing about the nothingness updates and the endless state of purgatory this trade seemed to be in, and now this motherfucker ain't even on the right team. Okay, first let's go over the full trade. This is a 3-team deal involving the Trailblazers, the Bucks, and the Suns. Dear God, how do they keep getting involved in everything? So the Bucks are getting Dame, obviously, but they're losing Drew Holiday, Grayson Allen, their 2029 unprotected first-round pick, and unprotected swap rights in 2028 and 2030. And just so we're keeping track of everything, Drew is going to the Blazers and Grayson Allen is going to the Suns. The Blazers are trading away Yusuf Nurkic, Nasir Little, and Keon Johnson, all to the Suns, but are acquiring DeAndre Ayton and the Suns' late second-round pick from this year, Toumani Camara. What is this league, dude? A casual Wednesday turns into all-out warfare. So, I think I like this trade. I'm just kidding. I do. I definitely do. This trade is crazy. I'm not going to talk about the Blazers or the Suns right now, and honestly, I won't dive deep into the Bucks either. I just want to focus on this news and kind of share my immediate thoughts. It might have sounded like I was joking, and I partially was, I guess, but seriously, this can't all end with Dame on the Bucks, can it? I mean, after all that, after 3 months of the agonizing back and forth we were subjected to watch, I mean, eventually I didn't care if Dame went to the goddamn Guangdong Southern Tigers if it made all the chirping come to an end. And now, he's on a team that wasn't even a focal point of the original deal. Again, I'm not saying this from the perspective of disliking this destination for Lillard. I think Milwaukee is a sick spot for him to land, and the potential of this team is going to be insane. Arguably greater than what the Heat's potential would have been if they landed Dame. And actually, no, sorry, it's not arguable. Dame, Giannis, and Middleton is better than Dame, Jimmy, and Bam. Sorry, not sorry. But I guess what I'm getting at is, what is Dame's reaction to this? Is he excited to be with the Bucks and cares more about just generally being on a team that can seriously compete for a ring? Or did he want to be in Miami for more reasons other than just their solid roster and superb work ethic? I'm gonna assume he'll be happy in Milwaukee, and the idea of them trading for Dame had definitely been flirted with in the past, but with the whole charade that happened, it felt like every team's name got thrown around at least a few times. Plus, I'm sure Dame will be more than satisfied to play with Giannis. Their two-man game is going to give opposing defenses nightmares, so that'll be entertaining to watch. Everyone uses the Kobe and Shaq highlights meme when two players come together in any facet, but this one right here is the real Kobe and Shaq meme, my word. As for the Bucks, I've got to tip my hat. Throughout this offseason, Giannis has made several comments about how he needs to feel that everyone in the organization is on the same page and trying to compete for a championship, and if he didn't feel that, then he wouldn't re-sign with the team. Just kind of putting pressure on the front office to not get stagnant and keep the roster competitive, which is super fair. The Bucks were slowly falling out of that upper echelon of teams, and it's also quite common that teams don't stay proactive enough and squander championship windows with their star players. You don't have to look far either. That's the entire reason Damian Lillard requested a trade in the first place. So props to the Bucks for recognizing the talent they have and the opportunity they have and not letting it go to waste. This trade not only keeps them relevant, but instantly makes them the overwhelming favorites to come out of the East and go to the finals. On the flip side, big moves like this also mean you see stuff like Drew Holiday talk about wanting to retire as a Buck just to get shipped off to Portland the very next day. It's a cruel business, and it's why I'll never fault a player for choosing to make a selfish decision, like chase a bag or sign with a different team that they feel they'll have more success on. Things move quickly in the NBA, and there's very little guarantee to go around. Those are my thoughts though, for now at least. Big news in the NBA world today, so I'm glad I was able to quickly get this out. If you have any thoughts on this trade, whether it pertains to the Bucks or not, I'd love to hear them. As I said, I'll talk about how this affects the other two teams later. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll be back soon, but until then, take care.